All right. Calisthenics, weight training. Which one is right? Stay tuned in this video. We're going to show you guys my opinion, and hopefully at the end we'll let you form your own opinion and determine which one you want to do. All right, guys, let's get it started. My name's Matt Blank. If you're not liking and subscribing to my channel, go ahead and do that right now. So the main talk of today is going to be calisthenics versus weight training. Which one do I do? And that's kind of the biggest question I've seen all over YouTube, and the truth is, do both. They're both good in their different places, but let's break it down plain and simple. If my goal is to be the strongest person in the world, calisthenics isn't for me. I'm going to go into powerlifting. If I want to be a basketball player, I'm probably going to do some weight training with some plyometrics and be pretty well-rounded with some cardio there. If I'm the average gym rat and I just want to look pretty good, be pretty strong, then calisthenics and weight training is for me. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to go over 3 points, and I think these points will help you a lot in determining when to throw calisthenics into your program. So I use calisthenics for 3 different purposes. I use them when me or my clients are out of shape and we're just getting back into the swing of things. I use them for hypertrophy training at the end of my workout, and I use them when I have minimal equipment. So in the next few clips, I'm going to show you guys what examples look like and then how you can plug those into your workouts. So you're out of shape. Say you haven't been to the gym in 2 to 4 weeks. For me, a good example of that would be a lot of the NFL guys I work with. When the off season comes around, they get a little bit lazy for the first 2 to 4 weeks of the off season. They want to spend time with family. They want to let their bodies recover. Rightfully so, that's fine. So when they come back to me or another coach in the off season, they're going to be, let's say it, a little bit out of shape. And so my goal is to get their body composition back down, and body weight exercises like body weight squats, push-ups, TRX rows. Those are all great calisthenic options that are going to help them get back to their normal selves, and then we can start training them regularly again. Next one, guys, is minimal equipment. We'll throw out the example of an artist on the road. So sometimes I travel with certain artists, and we're on tour, we're on the road. Say we're in the parking lot for this example, and the artist comes up to me and says, yo, I've got 30 minutes before my next rehearsal. I want to get a workout in. I can't take you to a gym. We can't stroll up to a Planet Fitness and get some work in. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to have to come up with something body weight on the spot. And so I'll give you guys a good example. We'll come up with a good workout. We'll call it the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. And say the tour bus is parked in a parking lot. So I'm going to roll out a yoga mat. We're going to do 50 push-ups, 50 body weight squats, 50 abs of their choice. I'm going to tell them run down and back in the parking lot. And now we're going to go 40 push-ups, 40 body weight squats, 40 abs of their choice, down and back, and you guys get the rest of the theme there. My point being is we don't have a gym. That's not an option. So calisthenics is the best option for that situation. And for you, you're probably not a famous musician or an artist, but if you're bored sitting on grandma's couch, it's probably a good option for you. Let's get to the last topic. The last one is for hypertrophy training. If you're trying to gain size, like a lot of us average gym guys are, we want to look pretty big. That's what we go to the gym for. And so I use calisthenics at the very end of my workout, not the beginning, the end of my workout, to really get that blood in the muscle and get my muscles filled with blood so they can get a little bit bigger. So 2 examples here. Most of you guys watching probably do chest day 3 times a week, so we'll give you the example of chest. After bench press in the beginning, say I do my flies, my incline bench, all of that. What I'm going to end on is 100 push-ups. So 100 push-ups as fast as I can, proper form. That's how I would use my calisthenics in that situation. Let's take a leg day, for example. I do my heavy squats, my heavy leg press, whatever you want, call it what it is. And at the end of the workout, my finisher is going to be 3 minutes nonstop walking lunges. Now that's a calisthenic finisher. That's going to be brutal. So on this outro slide, guys, we're going to go over a little bit more in detail about when you should use it, how I use it, and ultimately which one is the right answer. So now that I kind of filled you guys in on all these situations on when to use calisthenics, when not to, here's some points that I want you to take away. Strength training is the correct answer. Body weight exercises should not replace strength training. So strength training is king. It doesn't mean it always has to be heavy weights, but in my opinion, everyone should be strength training at least 2 to 3 times a week. Now, if you're just coming to the gym, keep it simple. Start with body weight exercises, progress into the weights. You don't want to, look, it's hard to progress body weight exercises without introducing weight. So if I knock out 10 push-ups, 10 perfect push-ups, I'm probably ready to move on to a bench press. Start getting some real gains there. But like I said, using them as hypertrophy at the end to really fatigue that muscle is a great way to grow and stimulate a muscle for growth. Some other points that we can talk about is if my goal is calisthenics, if I want to do a 3-month calisthenic training program, calisthenics are the right answer then. It all depends what your goal is, guys. So if my goal is to compete in powerlifting in 6 months and I spend 3 months doing calisthenics, I might as well shoot myself in the foot. That's not the right goal, guys. You have to figure out what your goal is and work backwards from that. So if my goal is to do 30 unbroken pull-ups, doing a heavy set of lat pull-downs for 2 to 3 reps for 6 sets is not the best answer. I need to be doing 100, 200, 300 pull-ups in my training sessions. That's the goal. If my goal is to do that, I have to be able to train what my goal is. All right, guys, so the final take-home message here is everything has its place. If I call up my homie Martha Stewart and ask her to bake a cake, she ain't going to use just one ingredient. What I'm trying to say with that is not everything is just calisthenics. Not everything is just weight training. Everything is a big circle here. So picture my girl Martha Stewart baking a nice cake. We have multiple ingredients of everything. Just like weight training, I have some heavy strength training. I have some hypertrophy. I have some body weight. I have some cardio. Unfortunately, we have to do cardio. But all of these blended together, guys, makes a well-rounded athlete. That could be you guys. If you're blending all and combining these things, that's a well-rounded athlete, and that's a damn good tasting cake. So the take-home message is one or the other isn't right. You should do them both. I'm out. Seriously, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, Martha Stewart is a friend of mine, so if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I look forward to the next video. See y'all soon.